right, all right, all right. It's a beautiful thing when we innovate. And that's why I was talking about how we can tailor-make our solutions and interventions. And one of the spaces that they're doing this in a proper manner is Zuri Awards. Right now I'm joined by, at the far end, we have Paulette Kimani from Zuri Awards, and at the center we have Anne Gasheke, who's the founder of NEMA GBV Rescue Center. And NEMA actually is a testament that we can create, solutions that are geared towards women initiatives. Now, Paulette, I want to begin with you because we talk about SDG 5. How big a gap is it, especially in our local context? And how much intervention are we having, even on a larger scale, other than just what you guys are doing at Zuri?
Okay, thank you very much, Noah, for having me. So in terms of women empowerment and how big of a gap we currently have, you will find that there are very many unsung heroines in the community who are truly making an impact, but we do not know about them, or if people know about them, we've not sung their song enough. And even currently, we have initiatives that different companies, different organizations, and even the government are taking in order to be able to empower women. For example, we have the Women Empowerment Fund that is accessible to women in micro, small, and medium enterprises to be able to push them forward when it comes to their initiative. So the gap exists, but currently, we also have organizations that have been pushing forward to try and sing their songs, to try and provide for them a platform that actually gives them a voice, where now that they feel empowered, they feel that they can be able to progress forward, and they also feel supported, because it is very important for women in society to feel supported.
Definitely. Anne, yes. I know you have a very good initiative, NEMA GBV Rescue Center. And this you've done, but still there's always that gap in the society. Talk to me about, because last year you participated in Zuri Awards. I can't say you won, but you are appreciated because that's the cause of the award and bring your story to light. Talk to me about that impact of shouting from the top of the mountain these stories such as yours. What changes it brought?
First of all, I would like to appreciate and salute Zuri Awards for the good work that they are doing, because since 2019, when the COVID came, it's the time we started this initiative, helping children, boys and girls who are undergoing sexual gender-based violence, but we didn't have a partner or somebody to hold hand that we can walk this journey together. But finally, last year, that was 2023, was it February? March. Zuri was able to nominate us, and we managed among the awardees or the nominees, and we got the trophy. Through that, we have been able to get partners internationally and locally. We have also been able to be recognized even by the government, county government, and also national government. I've been able to be put in the committee, County Advisory Children Committee, where we'll be able to fight for the right of children, where a child here in the community can be able to make a call and I can go and rescue that child. That community knew nothing about rescue center, but now internationally and nationally, there is somebody somewhere knows that there is a rescue center in Nyeri County.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very important. So actually, just by being intentional to raise that voice, to say this is what our women are doing, these are the initiatives, it totally brings changes. So far, Paulette, experience at Zuri, how much of partnerships after you raise these voices are we seeing? How much of interest? Is it something that is quantifiable in terms of money and interventions?
In terms of impact, even from what we gain from partners and sponsors, I wouldn't really quantify it, because it is in terms of quality, because these are women who are making an impact when it comes to quality of lives, because when it comes to Zuri Awards, it stems across 15 categories. So in the different categories where we have the likes of Anne, who now received the recognition, how they're improving the quality of lives of the community around them. So when we get to hear stories like this, now we we don't quantify, we appreciate the quality of lives that are continuously impacted. When it comes to quantity, now when, let's say for example, like Anne comes and tells us, we've been able to reach this more children, we've been able to have a conversation with these more sponsors, then we are able to quantify that. But when it comes to the impact itself, it's about quality. Because remember, like for example, in her case, when it comes to children affected by gender-based violence, one is quality enough as compared to no child having access to a rescue center that time.
Definitely.
Now, when it comes to partners and sponsors, it's now those who have been able to now impact the nominees. I will support you here, I will partner with you here. Now they give us the feedback, and then now we say, now this is why we are doing Zuri.
Yeah.
All right. Anne,
Yes.
I see now even the county recognizes and say, oh, we had this gap and we have somebody who is doing something in this regard. And just from your observation, because right now with our devolved systems at the county level, a lot of people, like government is right at our face, unlike back in the day, you know, back in the day of Tukufu Rice, you know. These days you have a governor, you have an MCA at your level. Observing about the intentionality of counties, for example, in your county, are they very intentional regards to empowering women initiatives, not only in the field that you are in, but also those in business, those in agriculture? Your observation?
Yeah, what I can say personally, in Nyeri County, I would like to appreciate our deputy governor, David Kinanire, because he has taken that initiative to support women, and not only women, but even young teenage moms, where he can come up and support them with capital and start new businesses, and tell them that what a man can do, even you as a woman, you can do even more better. That is something that I've witnessed. For my case, he has visited our center and has become our partner. He has held our hand, and he is fully sponsoring a child.
That's amazing, but has it been inculcated? Because I'm looking at longevity. The deputy governor might not be there next, you know, in the next election cycle. So in terms of laying structures, saying maybe we have a women fund here, where women, is it something that we need to do more, not only in Nyeri County, but across all counties?
National and county level, we need to improve.
Yes.
There is a big gap, a big gap. I think in what I say about Nyeri County, there is that, as she was speaking about, there is women fund, but to get to it, it's a process.
Yes.
To be able to knock that door sometimes is a process.
Yes.
Because you find people, they know there is that thing, there is that fund, but how to get it, it's an issue.
Okay.
So I think government should come up with a strategy whereby even that mama who is there down will be able to be recognized and get this fund.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very important. Paulette, I know you speak about, you talk to a lot of MSMEs by the fact that you're Zuri and you tell their stories. Maybe highlight to us briefly. I know there's an award coming up, and sometimes it's part of KPIs to mention we have an award this time. But just briefly, because I'm seeing our time is running up, what are the unique challenges that are facing women MSMEs in this country? And by telling these stories, what are some of the interventions that you guys expect the impact-wise?
Okay, thank you so much for that. So one of the first challenges women are experiencing is access to finance and also access to information. Actually, I will list those as the key challenges because as Anne spoke about, government policies or strategies, now you might find they are there, but the women don't know about it. When it comes to finance, access to finance, how can I access this women enterprise fund? It is there, but how can I access it? That's why even for some of our partners, it's not only in terms of monetary value, even offering mentorship programs, training programs on how can you scale your business. If it is in manufacturing, because it's about empowerment. How can we as Zuri help you get empowered to the next step? So if it is in terms of policies, these are the policies you need to realize or to know about when it comes to manufacturing. This is where you can find them because we are also dealing with partners who are experts in the various industries. So it is mainly in terms of empowerment, the challenges that they face. So how can we empower you to identify or get a solution for this particular challenge?
Okay. That's quite incredible. So quickly, now you're having already people have been nominated, quite a number of them across, is it 13 categories?
15.
15 categories.
Yes.
Those are a lot, man. 15 categories, and we're having them awards happening soon.
Yes, the awards will be on 7th of March.
Okay.
On Thursday, 7th of March at Movenpick Hotel. And it is usually in line with, or Zuri Awards is usually in line with the International Women's Day theme. So for this year, it's inspiring inclusion. So the awards will be then on Thursday. Inspiring inclusion.
Yeah.
In less than a second, how do you think with your story, how are you inspiring inclusion as we finish, Anne?
What I can say is that, as she is saying, Zuri is there to give you a platform.
Yes.
It's you now to take that opportunity and move with it.
Yes.
Like for my case, what we did after we got the Zuri Award, the trophy, we decided to give it back to the community, and we did free medical checkup for the strict children. And we thought that we were doing it for the strict children, just to realize we are doing it to the whole community. And by that, we got so many partners. We got CTI, we got Outspan, and by that, we are just giving back to the community. But scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Okay.
We got more partners in it.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So inspiring
Inclusion.
Yeah.
Wow. It's beautiful. I've gained a lot, but I think most importantly, it just tells me the gap that we need to elevate these voices, not only at Zuri, even here at Business Today, to tell more women-led, women MSME, women intervention stories. And I think that's the way to better each other. But I really appreciate you guys for coming through. You're fun to talk to, as much as you're like, interview is going to be a little bit tough. You see, I told you it would be easy. Paulette, yeah? It was pretty simple, right?
Thank you for having us.
I really appreciate Paulette Kimani. Kimani is from Zuri Awards, and Anne Gasheke, founder of Neema GBV Rescue Center.
Yeah.
And she's inspiring change down in Nyeri County.
Yes.
Yes. So at that particular moment, we want to take a short break. When we come back, we delve into the world of technology.